is Laura with ELB Consulting, coming to you with a few more exercises to help take care of your body. We've done a few of the videos in the past regarding your hamstrings, your glutes, your shoulders, your neck, your hips, and we're going to continue today with working our middle of our back. So often we stretch out our lower back where we feel a lot of pain, and then also we stretch out our shoulders or our neck where we also feel some tightness, tension. But I want to focus a little bit on that middle of the back, because if we can release the middle of the back, it will also help release the lower back along with the upper back. There's a couple stretches that you can do at home to help release the back and help your spine stay aligned and straight. Our spine likes to stay straight. It wants to be straight. But what happens is throughout our day, whatever we do, if we're working at a desk, if we are exercising or washing dishes or cooking, we tend to lean and slouch. And we tend to have a curved spine. So as you can see, right here is the middle of my back, and it's slouched. So unless we stretch it and we stand back up, our posture isn't going to be nice and straight. So if we're slouched here and we stretch our lower back, and we come down here, we stretch the lower back, or we do our neck, we didn't hit this middle back at all. And sometimes our middle of our back is locked or stuck. So we are going to unstick it and stretch it today. The very first exercise we're going to do, you can do on the floor, you can do it standing up, or you can use a chair. I'm going to demonstrate with a chair today because that is one of my favorite ways to get into this lower middle back area. We're going to place our hands on the chair. We're going to take a few steps back from the chair, and we're going to go into cat and cow. And for those that have done yoga with me, you know exactly what a cat and cow is. So we're going to lower the body and drop the belly. This is where you are going to arch that lower back. And then you're going to exhale and round the spine, pulling the hips and the belly in, and you're feeling this rounding of your spine here into your cat. And then we're going to exhale, lower the belly. And like I said, you could do this on the floor, you can do it standing. I'll demonstrate it in standing in just one moment. But you're going to go along with your breath. You're going to let that belly fall and relax. You're going to arch the lower back, compress the vertebrae of the spine. And then you're going to exhale and you're going to round the spine. And if you look at my spine, you're going to notice that the upper back, the middle back, and the lower back are completely moving together. So it's not just the upper back, and it's not just the lower back. You want each of the vertebrae of your spine moving. So you want to arch, and then you want to curve that spine. So if you decide to do this standing, you're going to take your hands on your hips. I'm going to show you from the side. You can take your hands on your hips. You're going to turn the belly in, so you're going to flatten the lower back. You're going to bring the thumbs to the back of your hips, and you're going to point the front of your fingers to around the front of the hip. And we're going to do the same thing. You're going to arch the lower back into your cow. You're going to exhale and bring the spine in rounded. So you're going to arch, and you're going to round. So once again, you feel the whole spine moving as one. You feel that lower back move, you feel this upper back move, and then also the middle of your back. All right, so that's exercise number 1. That helps loosen everything up and get your brain to realize that you are moving your full back, which is attached at the top of your shoulder, to your hips. You want to make sure that the brain understands that you have a long, nice, lean back, and you want the whole thing to work. So the next one is we can move our chair out of the way, unless you need it for balance. You're welcome to hold on to the chair. You're going to have your feet right underneath your knees, which is right underneath your hips. You're going to turn the belly in. With all exercises, including washing dishes and vacuuming and reading and sitting, you want to make sure that this belly is in. A lot of us have this natural arch right here, and that's not good for our lower back because it puts a lot of stress. So you want to roll this belly in so that spine is nice and straight. You want to lift the chest here so that you're creating space between the lower rib cage and the belly button right here. You're going to bring both your hands up, palms touching each other. Shoulder blades, you're gonna glide back on your spine. So you're standing up nice and tall, and that spine is nice and straight. You're gonna keep the hips facing forward, shoulders facing forward, and you're gonna take your right hand and you're gonna open it up behind you. The shoulders will slightly open up to the right, but fight this right hip to face forward. So both the hips are facing forward, shoulders are facing forward, the belly is tucked in, the chin is slightly in, you're standing up nice and tall, and you are feeling this stretch completely down the full length of your spine, and then also into your shoulders. And then you're gonna bring this right hand back, and then inhale as you bring the left hand back behind you. The spine is straight, and then you bring this left hand back in. We'll do it one more time. Bring the right hand over to the back behind you. The spine is straight, the belly's turned in, and you'll feel this stretch. You'll feel it here, you'll feel it in the middle of the back, your lower back, and the upper back. We got one more time to the left. Open up that left hand to the back. And then bring that left hand forward. And you can bring your arms down. The third exercise that I really like for right between the shoulder blades, the rhomboid area, is you're going to take your hands out to the side. You're going to turn your palms to face forward. Fingers are nice and spread. You're standing up nice and tall. You're going to take your right arm and you're going to bring it over the left arm, and you're going to let your fingers slowly grab your shoulder blades. You're going to lift the elbows slightly up. You'll automatically notice that you already put an arch in your lower back. It's just natural for us to do that. So you're going to turn the belly in. So you already feel that your core is activated. The elbows are reaching towards the ceiling, and you feel this nice stretch right between the shoulder blades down your spine. Lift the shoulders up a little bit more, but drop your shoulders away from your ears. So I don't want your shoulders to go up towards your ears. The shoulders are coming down, elbows are lifting up. And then we are going to release this, open up the arms nice and wide, take this left hand over right, gently wrap your fingers around the shoulder blades, turn the belly in, lengthen your spine, and lift the elbows up. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, and then lift the shoulders or elbows up a little bit more. Did I say shoulders? Lift elbows up a little bit more, drop the shoulders down. You turn that belly in so you can feel this in the middle of your back. And then slowly open the hands in. Open the hands out, and then exhale as you bring your hands down. Just go ahead and roll those shoulders out a little bit, because you may have felt that in the upper shoulders, right around the neck area. And then reverse, go in the other direction. All right, the last one that we are going to do today is you're still standing up nice and tall. You're going to turn the hips in. You're going to turn the chest up a little bit more towards the ceiling by creating the space right here. You're tucking that belly in so that spine is nice and straight. You're going to take this right arm, you're going to reach it up towards the ceiling. And right there, you may already notice a stretch right here. Draw the belly in, the spine is nice and straight. Rotate by turning that palm to face forward. And you'll feel this right behind that right shoulder, down the shoulder blade. If you're not feeling it, take a check or awareness right around the midsection. You may not be turning that belly in enough. So if you're arching your spine right here and leaning the chest forward, you're probably not going to feel this. But if you turn that belly in, flatten this lower back, reach this right hand up to the ceiling, turn the palm to face forward, you will feel this right across behind that shoulder, across those rhomboids. You're going to take your right palm and you're going to slightly turn it in, and then you're going to slowly bring that right arm across the body. Turn the belly in. Don't let that belly fall out. Turn the belly in and just gently bring this right arm down. And then you're going to inhale, bring that right arm across the body, back up towards the ceiling. Turn the palm to face forward. Exhale, bring the arm parallel to the ground. Turn the belly in. And you're going to feel the heat and the energy warm up behind the shoulder blade. And then we're going to exhale, bring this right hand down. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to inhale, roll left hand up to the ceiling. You're hugging that belly in. Spine is nice and straight. You're going to turn the palm to face forward. Rotate that shoulder blade. But the shoulder is back on its spine. So you're feeling the stretch behind the left shoulder blade down your spine. That's what you want. If you've arched that lower back, our body will naturally let the belly fall forward. It's our natural stance. So you've got to really fight and turn that belly in. You're going to turn that left palm slightly to face forward or to the right side. You're going to go across the diagonal, reach those fingers forward, draw that left arm down diagonally across the body. Hips are still facing forward, shoulders are still facing forward. You're opening, gliding this left shoulder blade off its spine. You're going to inhale, lift this left arm across the body diagonally, draw the fingers up towards the ceiling. You're going to open the palm to face forward, and you're already feeling that space and that oxygen underneath these shoulder blades, which is right in the middle of that back. And now we're going to exhale as you bring your arm out to the side. You could turn that palm up if you'd like to internally rotate. You could turn the palm down if you like. Externally rotate, sorry about that. So then that left arm is, and you'll notice that as you move your arms away from the body, that spine is moving. So, or the lower of the back is moving. So you want to draw the belly in. Left arm is nice and straight. And then exhale, bring your hands down. So those are just a few of the exercises that we can do to help stretch out the middle of the back. Before you do any of the exercise, start with your cat and cow. You can drop that spine down, arch the spine. So you go cat and cow down and up. That warms up the spine. And then once we get here, we can now add that rotation in because the spine is nicely warmed up. Right side, left side. I just recommend holding these for about 20 seconds, maybe doing 2 or 3 on each side. Don't want a lot of reps on your back, not for stretching. So just 20 seconds, maybe twice on each side. And then the last one was a little bit more complicated. You're standing up nice and tall, drawing that belly in, and you're going to bring that arm up over your head, rotate with that palm, turn that palm back in, diagonal across the body, back up, turn that palm out, and then bring that arm parallel to the ground. And the reason why I like to work the spine starting at the bottom and then up towards the top of the shoulders is because the back, it connects at the top of the shoulder and also the hip. So it's nice and long. You're working every single back muscle from the bottom up. So those are just a few exercises that you can start today to help release some of the tension into the middle of the back, not the lower back, not the upper back, and also help lengthen your spine, increase your posture, stand up nice and tall. You'll burn more calories that way because that spine is nice and straight. You'll have less back pain. We didn't stretch out glutes or hamstrings, so I always recommend stretching out glutes and hamstrings before the back, and there's already a hamstring video about activation. We probably should stretch those out too. So you want to make sure that you stretch out your body nice and good between the hamstrings, the glutes, and the back, nice and long. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below my YouTube channel for more videos, ELB Consulting. You can leave me an email. Just let me know. But I will be giving you some of these videos on a weekly basis to help you stretch your body out, take care of it, prevent injuries, so that when you do work out, you don't have any pain. So I thank you all for your time today, and if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day. Goodbye.